7:05 is the time. State agencies are sending a message to drivers to think ahead if you absolutely need to travel over the next 24 hours.
Emergency management teams all across the state are ready to respond, but they are asking you to be prepared. Kevin Reed is the interim director for the Emergency Management Division of the Department of Public Safety. Kevin, thanks so much for joining us.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kendall. Good morning, Alex.
Good morning. So with more snowfall on the way, tell us, what is your message to drivers over the next few days?
Yeah. I think it's the same message. We're in the lull right now, and it's get prepared. Make sure that you have an extra set of gloves. Make sure you have items that you would need in case something would happen and you end up being stuck. So there's a lot of cars that are spinning out today already this morning, but just be prepared in case something were to happen.
And we know DPS is in constant communication with counties to ensure they get the help they need. Have any issues popped up so far where you've helped out? And what do you anticipate to be the greatest needs as this snow continues? The next wave is, of course, much bigger.
Yeah, I think as the wind picks up, so we are in contact with all the tribal nations and the counties throughout the day, assessing what their needs are, and really what they're telling us is they're sort of in this for the higher winds that have come starting later this afternoon. And usually when that's happening, we have to assist with stranded motorists that get stuck mostly of the metro. And so that's usually the biggest concern at this point in time, depending on the amount of wind and things like that. There are those kinds of things. So those are really what we're talking to the counties about.
We know the next wave of snow could mean the possibility of shutting down some highways all across the state. So what goes into making those types of decisions?
That's a very interesting question in Minnesota. So there's the state patrol, there's local sheriffs, there's local police departments, but also MnDOT. So they have these discussions back and forth of when it becomes not safe to drive, when it is safe to drive, how long they're gonna have to close. And it's really about road open. The more cars they get stuck or stalled, the harder it is to get those plows through. And MnDOT is really there to try to keep that road open as much as possible. So we have these conversations ongoing throughout the day, watching the weather. And it's really the group of all those people that are involved in driver safety and traffic and road conditions that are making those decisions.
Right. All right. Kevin Reed from the Minnesota Department of Safety, thanks for joining us this morning. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Remember, as the storm continues to impact the state, you can monitor those road conditions on the go on our Fox 9 weather app. It is free to download through the App Store, or you can find it on Google Play.
Let's take a quick look at our day planner, what to expect. And boy, we can already see the winds are whipping out there. A lull into midday, but yeah, then round two. And we were saying it's a two-punch storm. Monday was a separate storm. That was a clipper. And so the second wave is going to really start to grab hold of us. Gustier, heavier flakes later overnight into tomorrow morning. 22 for the high temperature today, but it'll feel much colder than that with the winds. Keith Marler will have much more in your weather on the nines. That's coming up at 7:19.
Well, we are taking a closer look at where this winter storm compares to others in our past.
Cody Matz is outside the station breaking down the numbers for us this morning. Cody, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, guys. I can confirm that it is really cold and at times very gusty. And the hood really does help. The more fur, I think at this point, the better. But certainly I've already seen a bunch of snow. I obviously have a bunch on the ground here right in this particular spot. Granted, this is wind whipped. It's just shy of 4. I measured this a couple hours ago. It was a little over 4. So it's blowing across basically from camera from left to right at the moment. Now, not super gusty, but it's going to get gustier later on this afternoon. What makes this storm different is it's two punches. It's two rounds. Obviously, we've already had the first 4 or 5 inches in most cases, and then round number 2. What makes this different than in years past or in past storms, every single storm is a little different, is that this is taking a lot longer to get to very large totals, which actually benefits us because we're able to clean up a bit from round 1 before we get to round 2. Check out where this could potentially land on our list of largest snowstorms in Twin Cities history. Obviously, the Halloween blizzard, that is an anomaly. Most cases, it's 20 inches or less, or 21 inches or less. Remember the dome buster from 2010 when the Metrodome roof collapsed? That was 17. But that 17 inches that honestly we could match this time around fell a lot faster. It actually fell under 36 hours. This one will take close to 60 to get all of our snow. So in some cases, that one may have been a little more crippling just because it fell so much faster and in a much shorter period of time. This time around, we're kind of lulling ourselves to sleep in some cases, especially with this particular lull through the afternoon. Now, obviously, we're going to have the winds, so it will be some really rough travel conditions, and that's why we've been focusing more on disruptions and travel problems as opposed to the actual numbers. The actual numbers themselves will be quite high. We could get another foot or more in some cases across central and southern Minnesota as we move forward, as round number 2 shows up late this afternoon and through this evening. Of course, Keith will have more on that forecast coming up here in about 7 or 8 minutes. Guys, back to you.
And I know you're going to zippity-doo-dah right back into the station. Thank you, Cody.
Thanks, Cody.
Yep, I need to warm up.
There you go.